They like listening to the music, so.
They're listening to Angelina sing her 19-year-old version of Gloomy Sunday right now. So now I'm going to go back over to you.
So I hit that button and it says,
Yeah. Okay.
"Oh, is it coming up?"
I don't know yet. I thought I saw something, but now I don't. Started 20 seconds ago. I think I had to jump on it. Now, I don't know if... let me check it on my computer. Let's see here. Yeah, the screen is black. Screen is black, and I don't understand why. Now, you can see yourself on your screen.
Well, it's a mixture of.
Whatever you see on your screen, I should be able to see.
Well, I got this. I hit that button for something or other, and I got all kinds of crap on there now. It's got this repeated picture of me, but it's also with other stuff from my desktop. Remember, I hit the button for. I forget what it was. I forget where it even was now. Was it under Studio Virtual Camera?
Right. That may be an issue.
Jesus Christ! I gotta enter my password again. I'm glad I saved it. I didn't even do anything.
Usually I get to babysit everyone that's in the chat. This time I babysit you.
Yep.
It may actually be better.
Actually, I just somehow I fixed it, but I don't know how.
Okay, well that doesn't matter. How? We're happy that you fixed
So
it.
now I got a picture of me on the screen. That's it.
Okay.
On the screen on the left, preview scene.
On the preview screen. Okay, well the preview is not. So I
How
don't
do
know.
how do I move?
Again, I don't.
Can I move that over there somehow?
I think. Well, not the. I don't know that you can make. Oh wait, yeah. I think you can. There might be an undock. Yeah, you see the little like double box over by the X.
At the top. I got double X. Where?
The double box. I think that is maybe undock.
Well, at the very top menu bar, I got lock docks, full height docks, reset docks, custom browser docks.
I don't know what scenes is. What is scenes? Is that scene transitions?
Oh, wait a minute. I just hit transition and it moved my picture over to the program scene. My other picture's still up there under preview scene, but I'm not doing on both now.
I don't understand why I can't see anything. It's just black.
Yeah.
I see you now.
Okay.
Yes, I see you. You're almost full screen.
Yeah, pretty big.
Now, can you somehow make yourself smaller and then make your browser also come up on that screen?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
However, you look great.
Oh, I look lovely.
Yeah.
I'm a beautiful thing. So I can't just resize it over there. I gotta go back to the preview thing, I guess. How did I make that bigger? I forget.
There's at least a couple of people watching us do this.
How small do you want me to be?
Oh, I don't care. Make it
Like that?
It's gonna be a delay probably of at least 20 seconds. Just make it however you want. You might have to resize it again once we get the video going anyway, so. Right now we want to see if we can get your browser up there. So, there you go. That looks good. So that was like a good 20-second delay. That's normal, by the way. It's really annoying. But we're getting somewhere. So you were able to get that up there.
So now you want me to get a video
We need you to get your browser up there so you can pull up videos.
browser.
And it shouldn't matter. You should be able to use whichever one you want.
Well, I mean, I better use Google, otherwise it'll have a baby.
A Google baby?
A Google baby right here. It'll drop a load right in my... There's Google. So let's go to YouTube. Your videos. No, I don't want your videos. I want an Angelina video, right? Which one did you say to do?
Just pull up something you've seen before. Let's just get the damn thing working. Right now, everything is black except for you.
Okay.
I see you in a box, and everything else is black.
No, that doesn't work. That ain't gonna work.
It's Steve's video. Steve Ackerman. It's not you.
Do you want me to use one of your videos, right?
Well, right now I can't see anything. All I have is you in the upper corner, and I can't see anything else. It's just
Yeah, because there's nothing on there but black.
okay, well, we need to get that filled up with the rest of, however you got your picture over there, see if you can somehow do that with the browser. We want to get that black filled up with everything else, your browser. So I don't know how you got yourself up there.
Oh, well, neither do I, so that makes two of us. Okay. Hang on. I'm making some progress here. Hang on a second. could probably hear that, right?
Yep.
You know what that is? You know what that is?
That's woman.
So I got that. So now I want to get that over here. So all I did, James, was my picture was on the left in the preview scene, and I just clicked on transition and it moved over to the right, but it's on both screens now. Not that makes any difference, because I guess the preview one must be where you do the work, and then the
Yeah.
program one is the one. So I got to see if I can get that video over to that screen. I wonder how I can do that. I wonder if I can. Oops.
Pretty loud.
Yeah, I'm deaf.
But that's in my phone, so.
I can turn it down once I get to the point where I'm ready to do that. So,
And you don't have to just do the video. You can do your whole browser. And then you just go full screen on the browser, right?
oh, okay. Well, that helps. You're asking me if that's all right? How do I freaking know?
Hey, we're going back and forth. You're figuring it out, and so am I.
Okay. So now, it's
So again, we just want your screen, which has the
a video on it.
your browser. We want to take your screen and transition it to your preview there. So in your preview, what you want is your screen behind you, right? What
So-
you see there is what you should get, WYSIWYG.
Well, I got the browser. How do I get the browser into the preview scene?
Click your display capture under sources.
You're not going to believe this.
Highlight it.
You're not going to believe this. I was thinking the same thing. That's dangerous. That means it ain't going to work. Hang on. So you want me to go down? Okay, display source. Display capture. Click it.
Now, yeah, just highlight it. Click it once.
Nothing happened.
Is there like a little eyeball there? On the same thing you just clicked on?
Now, just to make sure, we're at the bottom left, right?
Yeah.
So there's properties. That wouldn't do anything. Display capture.
No, under sources, click display capture.
Yeah, that's actually it's not down there, but it's up above, just above that sources box that says display capture.
Well, when you pick the one that's under sources, it puts it up there.
Right, so that's where it is.
And then there's properties, filters, and then it should say display, and it should list your primary display.
I wonder if
Does it say your primary display?
hang on. Okay, that's oh,
Okay, so here's the thing. Real quick, stop everything you're doing and listen to me, okay?
okay. I'm listening.
Okay, so underneath sources, you have your display capture selected.
Correct.
Okay, that same thing. You see there's a little lock?
A little what?
Lock.
Yes.
Like a padlock?
Right, it's unlocked.
And next to that, there's like a little eye.
Okay, and that's crossed off.
Okay, turn that on.
Okay, there it is. Now I got all those multiple pictures again. That must be
Okay, well,
that must be my desktop, right?
yes.
So how do I?
Pull up something on there.
Well, it's only got part of it on there. It doesn't have my whole. Well,
Well, I should see it here shortly.
well, I can't. It's not over on the side you're going to see it on. It's on the other side.
Oh. Well, go ahead and transfer it over. Let me just see what it looks
Oh,
like.
it's a freaking mess. Okay, I'll transfer it over. Let's transfer it over there. There we go. 20 seconds later, you'll see it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay, I'm getting a double image.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. That's what you got there right now. If I
Okay.
see
Is
if,
that what you're talking about, though?
no, what I'm talking about is what I'm showing you. You're going to see it in a second. That's an endless loop. If I push that together, it just keeps going and going and going, getting smaller and smaller. I'll show you. Here it comes.
Okay.
But it's only part of my. It's only part of my desktop. It's not the whole thing.
But I don't want to see your desktop. I want to see the browser.
Yeah, neither do I. But I mean, I don't know how to resize it. I tried cropping it. I couldn't get anything to work on cropping. I don't know why.
Okay. So we have display capture there. Now, if you hit the little padlock,
Okay.
then you can resize it.
Let me try that.
You see it turn red?
It's
Wait a
actually,
minute. What was that?
yeah. Well, I'm monkeying. That's what that is.
Was that your browser?
No, I'm over in the. Hang on. I gotta get my browser up there. I can't resize the.
Yeah.
How do you resize the browser?
You need to put it on your desktop.
Okay. Let's go back over here and do this.
Because I don't see your browser at all. But I just saw something. It looked like you dragged it up from the bottom. A window.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. So I just moved my browser up on the page, kind of full screen,
Yes.
and yeah, I can see it now over in the other thing. Now,
Okay.
now it disappeared.
Now you're filling the full screen. I can't see you, but I can see your browser. So go ahead and maximize that so you fill the full screen.
Okay.
Can't you just maximize that?
I did. It's going to take a few seconds, I guess. Right now I got dim lit up.
Right.
You should see it soon.
Open a new tab. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's full screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's fine too. Pull up YouTube. Now, where did your camera go?
I don't know. I didn't know it was missing.
Is it? I don't see it. It must be behind.
It must be behind some of that stuff.
I don't know how to get it in front.
Me either. Maybe I'll monkey with it in a minute. Let's try to get this part going. We already had that part. Maybe we hope maybe they can replicate our success. Who knows? Okay, so I'm looking for.
That's my live stream right there.
Yeah. You want? We don't want that though, right?
Well, you can pull it up. You can get to our page from there afterwards.
You can make it.
Yeah, turn it down.
Your heart beat.
Yeah, click it. There you go.
Something
20
there.
seconds later.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's my stream.
that's weird. 20 seconds later, how that's not even functional hardly, is it? So.
Yeah, that's way too big. You should probably keep it the way you just had it.
Okay, I'm trying to resize it. It's bigger now. How come I can't resize it? Oh, I gotta resize the whole thing, that's why.
You may have messed up the size when you adjusted it before. So look at the preview and adjust the box. Remember you unlocked it?
Okay, yeah. This is complicated. Can't they make this easier for stupid people like me?
Hey, it can't be too complicated. So far we're sort of figuring it out. Right?
Okay, so I guess I must have maximized this, and now I don't know how to get it. I don't have an option to go smaller. Oh, it just went smaller. Okay. I don't know how that happened. I must be hitting too many buttons too fast.
Okay, so where are you? If we get your browser in the screen nicely, what we want to do is relock it. So your camera is not.
Okay, well, there I am again. So how did we get to that? Oh, it's right there. Okay.
You're still. You need to relock so you can get rid of all that red crap.
Okay, it's locked. Then what do I do with the red cat?
No,
It's it's locked now.
Okay, now I see you.
Yeah, and on the left I see me, and I see that stuff I just had I don't want. So, but it's smaller now, and it's down near the bottom.
Why does it have a red border?
What?
All right, put yourself back in the upper.
Put myself where?
Right now you're mostly full screen.
Okay.
So maybe if you.
Okay, I just made it smaller.
Okay.
Wish I could.
Now do you need to turn on your desktop again? Is the little eye on?
Yes, it is on. I made it smaller. I didn't make it. I can't resize that box. Why is that?
Drag it down.
The whole box?
Click the box itself inside your picture and pull it down. See if you can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that worked. You're an
Now
expert.
stick yourself in the corner and position yourself, son. And then lock it.
Okay, it actually is locked. I don't know why I was able to do all that. Maybe because you got to do it when it's locked. I don't know. Who knows?
Well,
I'm there, aren't I? I got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
I got to get rid of that thing though.
Now you should be able to lock it. Go down to your sources and find something that's unlocked. Oh wait, your lines went away. Good. Now where did your browser go?
Well, that's a good question. Well, I got all that junk that I don't want. I should be able. Can I get rid of that somehow?
This stuff on the side?
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't on there before. If you can you move your picture over, or is that the edge of it now?
I'm on the edge. Well, the only thing I can think of to get rid of this, but it doesn't really get rid of it, is I can just take it down so you can't see it.
Yeah.
But why this other, as you're looking at my screen on my computer, it's on the right, there's still that box from my desktop. I don't know where that came from.
Me either.
Worse than that, I can't unlock it.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to tell you to do. I want you to...
Oh, wait a minute. Don't ask me how, but those things are done. And I'm up near the corner, but not quite in it, I don't think.
Let's just try to get your browser up. Perfect.
Okay, so now we got to do the browser thing. So I want to get that and put it over in preview first, I guess. And then move it over to program.
In your preview, you want to see you in front of your screen. When you get that, when you see that there, that's what we want. And then I guess you can hit the transfer or whatever it was. See, I don't have to do that.
Okay.
So you just need to get your browser back up on your screen.
Yeah. I don't know how I did it the last time.
Can you just maximize it?
Well, somehow it's got to get from where it's at.
Can you open a new browser?
Well, I mean, I can click on the browser and put it on top of the screen over there, but it doesn't stay there. Maybe if I hit transition, it'll move over.
transition your desktop over and then transition you over so that it's on top.
Yeah, you might be right. Well, I hit transition for it to go over there, and it hasn't showed up yet.
Your screen.
Yeah. So where did the
Did you have
browser?
your display picked? Display capture.
Display capture is, yeah, it's still up there.
Maybe we should look at the properties real quick.
So under properties, it comes up with a box that says, there are unsaved changes. Do you want to keep them? Save, discard, or cancel.
No, I'm not talking about those properties.
Oh, different place?
Probably. So with your display capture picked, right, where the lock and the eye is, your eye is still turned on, right?
No, it's off somehow.
Okay, that's the problem then. Turn it on.
Okay, that's back on. It's unlocked.
Okay, now hit the lock button.
It's unlocked. Is that what you want?
No, hit the lock button.
Okay, it's locked.
And it's still, the eye is still on.
Yes.
Okay, now hit your thing to move it over. You should see it in the preview.
Well, I don't have. You want me to put the browser in that screen first?
Yeah.
There's. Jesus Christ. No, shh, quiet, Angelina. So when I shrink that down, it's got all kinds of other stuff on there. When I bring it up, it's not on there, but it's too big.
Resize it.
How do I
Unlock it and resize it.
unlock it? Okay. Yeah, but okay. No yeah buts. No yeah buts. Well, actually, it is on there, so unless I go. How come it's not full screen? If it's full screen, I won't be able to move it around probably. Oh boy.
Can you sort of shrink it down so that it's right next to you?
Properties for display center. Display capture. What does that all mean? I don't know. It's one of the reasons why I hate Google. One of the many and numerous ones. Okay, so we got mini player. Okay, mini player is not bad. Yeah, that's good.
Like I said, I think you can use whatever browser you want.
Well, if I could put that over there, it doesn't go over there, of course.
You don't need to use that browser. I'm using Firefox.
You think I can use any browser I want? You think I can go back to my Safari?
Yeah.
So I should
Safari up on your screen.
close out Google? Probably won't work when I close out Google. I don't
You
even.
don't want to leave it open, and it takes up more resources.
Okay, Safari.
Open it up, go straight to YouTube like you normally would.
Oh, I got to log back in.
So maximize it on your monitor.
Thank God nobody's waiting for me to come on your channel.
Yeah, well, they are entertained.
Okay. So, pick a video, maximize. You still there?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just all I want to do is I want to see your damn browser. I don't care how it's formatted. I just want it on the screen. So if you have your browser up on your screen and it's filling your screen, the window, right? Maximize the window.
Well, I've got.
Put it on your preview,
Okay.
and then move it over.
So maximize that. Then I can't. I don't know if I'll be able to do much.
If it's on your preview, then unlock it so that you can resize it, so that it doesn't cover your camera. Now, of course, I'm just guessing at this. I don't see your screen, so.
Yeah.
But in your preview, you should be able to resize it next to your image, your camera box. Can you do that?
Well, I'm not.
Do you see it in the preview?
I do not. I can.
Okay.
I can put it on top of the box's preview, but
Is your eye lit up? Or is it X'd?
it's lit up, and the padlock's locked.
See, I'm not even paying attention to my live, and I have 62 likes.
It's too easy, James.
Yeah, tell me about it. All I gotta do is keep clicking buttons.
So ideally, we want whatever I put up here to go over there, and I don't know how to do it. And
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you to do now. You have your browser up. Search for and watch a YouTube video
on the browser,
on OBS.
search.
Yeah, watch a YouTube video like you would always watch a YouTube video about setting up OBS. And you can specifically sources is what you need to look at mostly.
So can you say that all again? What you just said?
Pull up a search on YouTube for an OBS video that will show you how to use it to set up your sources. Now we're 90% the way there. We just can't figure out that last 10%.
OBS. What was the second part of that?
Sources. Setting sources. In fact, I am going to, I still have you obviously on my phone. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to shut off your stream.
Okay, all kinds of videos for that. So
Yes, of course.
I'll just pick the first one. How's that sound? Oh, wait a minute. OBS Studio for beginners, but doesn't say sources.
Oh, that's fine.
Here's how to use OBS Studio step by step for beginners. OBS or Open Broadcaster software is a streaming software and recording software that can be difficult to get your head around. So this complete OBS tutorial will get you up to speed in no time. So this is what you see when you first open up OBS Studio. Now I'm showing you on the Mac, but the process is pretty much exactly the same on PC. So this area up here is your preview window. This is where we can see what it is that we're live streaming or recording. We've got all of our action controls down here to start and stop streaming, start and stop recording, and configure everything up. Across from that, we've got our transitions and our audio mixer. Now we'll cover these in more detail as we go through, and we can control our different sources and scenes down the bottom here. And this is really where a lot of the customization and setup and stuff comes into play. But the first thing we want to do is get everything set up. So we want to come down here to settings. Now, because OBS is a pretty advanced tool, there's a lot in here. I'm going to run you through the fundamentals, the things that you need to configure up. But I would suggest for those of you, especially if you're feeling a little bit more advanced or you want to really geek out with this stuff, I would suggest that you click through, see what options you have access to in here. And at some point, you can start to experiment with those.
Yeah, I hear you.
We've already sort of gone through that.
When I come over here to output, we can then, again, if you're more advanced, you want to switch to advanced option, you can see it unlocks a lot.
We already did all that.
Yep.
MPS. But you've also got things like Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and a lot of others. If we
Oh,
hit show all
I forgot
here,
about
it
that.
becomes a really big list. There's lots of different supported places,
Hang on a minute.
or we can choose custom, and we can
Where is that?
settings. If you're going to be streaming though, this is where we can come over here to
Stream.
You might want to stop your stream.
Yeah, probably a good idea.